We live in Brooklyn, baby. We live in Brooklyn, baby.
Welcome, everybody. It's Andy checking the house. This is Ken and Skillet Sauce. We're back at you.
I'm hot. I'm so hot.
Such arrogance and conceit. You're not all that, man.
It's sweltering in here. I'm hot.
Come on, we Negroes. We used to this. We ain't even missing is a crack of a whip.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, actually, Greg was here earlier, so he's like...
Oh, yeah, yes, Greg and Nash.
Yeah, so he can be like the resident slave master in training.
Yeah. It is June 30th.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Oh, shit, it is. Is it? Oh, yeah. I'm hot, man. I'm hot. I don't... Fuck everybody. I'm hot.
Year is half over, and... well, we're still here, but we're supposed to be here. We're not supposed to start exploding or melting into pools of shit until the end of the year.
Yeah, the end of the year.
October, November, or December.
Depending on what you believe. You know, some people think that religion is going to kill us and we're going to have a terrible purge by fire and we're all going to be burned off the planet. Or there's going to be a pole shift, which is going to cause tectonic plates to shift and earthquakes and tidal waves, or maybe just...
my favorite, the aliens will return.
Oh, the mothership is going to come and start cracking up shit and taking people up, you know. I guess beaming people up, i.e. the rapture, whatever, you know. But we're still here, and when that comes, we'll just get Will Smith and his bisexual ass, and he can do something about that, so...
Well, today we were starting off with actually a story that's a little bit old.
Mary,
First of all, yes.
This is, the summer, and everybody loves cookouts and things like that. So I'm pretty sure everyone, can understand the zest and the zeal of this next thing because it deals with, fried chicken. And people eat fried chicken at barbecues and chicken.
Certainly us colored folk eat fried chicken.
This is a story about chicken.
Yeah, one of the colored folks' beloved entertainers, Mary J. Blige, not too long ago, a couple months ago, a few months ago.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, she was part of a new campaign. You actually may have heard Sauce talk about it in one of the earlier shows. They were recruiting celebrities to do commercials for Burger King.
Burger King, yeah.
And some of them were, health, promoting their health items, their supposed health items on the menu.
Basically, they're trying to rebrand themselves.
Right.
So, Ken says they're the ghetto of fast food or whatever. And I guess maybe they heard this, and so they've been trying to...
Burger King listens.
Yeah, they've been trying to rebrand themselves, healthier menu, different types of celebrities and things like that. They fired the King, so
which is wrong.
Yeah, I know the King was was holding down the commercials with football, doing the Deion Sanders steps. The King was holding it down.
I like the King.
But the King is on unemployment right now. But
so they got the queen of ghetto soul and R&B to do a commercial.
Yes.
And before it even came out, I believe, or maybe when it got leaked out or something happened. Anyway, once again, the coloreds went crazy.
Now, BT, you have a picture up there? So everyone can see it? Yeah. So.
Because apparently they didn't like the fact that their heralded queen of hip-hop, soul, and R&B was singing her heart out about fried chicken.
And hot oil.
You can't really fry chicken without hot oil.
And hot oil.
So this became an uproar, and basically they pulled... I don't think they ever aired the ads on network television, and Mary J. all of a sudden was going on...
Hold on, but before we even get into that, because I want people to see...
No, they're going to see... I was saying, but
before we get to this...
But I'm saying, she joined the rest of the Negroes in vilifying Burger King and saying she was a victim and she had no idea, and now we're about to show you what all the hubbub was about.
Okay.
Exciting things are happening at Burger King.
Welcome to Burger King.
What's in those new chicken snack wraps?
What's in the new chicken snack?
What's in the new chicken wraps?
Mary?
Crispy chicken, fresh lettuce, 3 cheeses, fresh dressing wrapped up in a tasty flour tortilla. Crispy chicken, wrapped up in a...
The new chicken snack wraps. Come and get it at Burger King.
flour tortilla.
All right. So,
as you can see, all right, so you saw They were asking questions. They were asking what's on the menu. Mary J was on her podium and a mic, and she started singing. As with the old Burger King, the old Big Mac.
Yeah.
Kind of like the cheer, the two all beef patty special sauce.
So
she was singing about what's in the product, which was chicken wrap or some
chicken wrap and
some shit like that,
whatever,
with the hot oil.
Hot oil, yeah.
And you saw it turned into basically a show, as it would be in a club. The other
the lighting changed, the tables changed, everything.
The patrons were dancing. The other co-workers in the Burger King were dancing, and that was it.
Yeah. She since came out because she was on the Angie Martinez show, and she was talking about, she felt sort of like victimized because she felt, that she wasn't voluntarily complicit with this buffoonery. That's a goddamn lie. And the reason, in my opinion, that's an absolute lie is because in 27 seconds, how could they possibly, she knew that she was going to go up there and sing about damn chicken. Mary, we want you to sing about fried chicken. There is no other, that's all you need to hear. I'm an African-American woman, and you want me to sing the praises of some fried chicken on a tabletop. Now, as far as whether or not this, like I said, she had to have known. I think she just, the backlash was so bad that also she tried to save face. But you were telling me something about you feeling that the reason this may have actually been a racist situation because of an interesting point, which I didn't even think about.
I agree with Sauce. I don't think this was racist personally. I certainly don't believe she thought it was racist. I think she only jumped on a bandwagon because she didn't want to look like a jive coon to all of her black supporters.
Yeah.
However, the only thing in my mind that could possibly point to that there might be some type of bias racist is that if you see there's a bunch of these commercials. There's one with Salma Hayek, there's one with David Beckham, there's one with Jay Leno. And for the most part they're doing what it is they do for a living, which Salma Hayek was pretending to act.
I mean David Beckham is just looking good.
Beckham,
he's just looking like the hot hunk or whatever.
Even the guy was out there.
They want him to take his
Jay
shirt
Leno
off.
drove into the Burger King store in one of his vintage, one
because
of
he
his
has a
100
fleet of cars.
We're about to show you Steven Tyler. Steven Tyler is the lead singer for Aerosmith. He's a screaming, skinny rock drug addict white man, and that's his job.
But he's not an actor. He's a singer, and he's a host of American Idol, whatever. But he's a singer. He's a singer.
Just
so
like
there's a
Mary J.
singer. He's a singer. Okay.
So this was the one that they created for Steven Tyler.
Exciting things are happening at Burger King.
Welcome to Burger King, honey. Here, crispy chicken strips. So I said, Kung Pao. The Kung Pao with jalapeno. Have you tried the sauce yet?
Tyler.
Can I get an order of those new crispy chicken strips?
Wow, who's that talking?
Steven. You need a hairnet, Tyler.
You need to get some hair, John.
Exciting things are happening at Burger King. Hey!
The new crispy chicken strips. Come and get it at Burger King.
So there's no singing involved. There's no performance. Steven Tyler is acting, and I think it was actually kind of funny. But so if you had to search for some type of discrepancy here, why is singer Steven Tyler acting, and why is singer Mary J. Blige singing? But I'm sorry, that's not enough. It's not enough. It's weak. It's a weak argument. I just happened to notice it and was just curious why. The simple answer could be that maybe Mary J. can't act.
Yeah, I didn't think anything of it. I just think literally, she was like, wait a second, hey, they paying out. Burger King's got big money now for a new ad campaign, and it's gonna come my way. And she didn't think about, how it would be perceived. She was just like, holy shit, you got Steven Tyler, you got all these other people, and I'm in that mix.
And it wasn't like she was also ripping the chicken apart with her teeth and wiping the grease off her mouth. And she was doing what she does, which is sing.
And also in an age, especially in R&B, where there's a lot of age discrimination, when there's a lot of age discrimination, the fact that, I believe she's in her 40s now, I think early 40s or late 30s, the fact that, they chose her and not like Rihanna or somebody young, she's probably like, wait a second, this is just another boost of whatever for my career. And she didn't think, but you know what, it's still, for her to I almost wish she didn't say anything. Look, it was what it was. They cut it together differently. But to say that she didn't think that it would be perceived as, as having an African American person singing about chicken, it would be perceived in a negative light, especially after the thing with the sneakers with the chains around. People are obviously overly sensitive to all of this bullshit these days. But in this particular situation, like Flavor Flav had a chicken place in Las Vegas. Can you put this picture up there? All right. Now I want you to look, and everybody knows Flavor Flav. If you don't know Flavor Flav, he's like in his mid-50s.
Jive.
He's the original hype
Minstrel.
man for hip hop. Like, you know, like hype man, but he's also a slick, oily coon for real. And he has no problems marketing himself as just that, as long as he gets paid. See, he doesn't have any shame. He's like, I don't care if I do look like an oily Sambo. I'm just getting paid, and everybody else can kiss my ass. You know, so in a sense, he doesn't apologize for shit. You know, and so do you have the picture of Flavor up there? Now put the Flavor to Sambo up there. The picture of the Sambo. All right, now see, look at that. Now that particular image of that's a legitimate Sambo. Now I was going to put Little Black Sambo up there from that book back in the days, but no, I wanted to put that Sambo there because that Sambo is actually the logo for Coon Chicken Inn in Portland, Oregon. Now you can put all the photographs of the Coon Chicken Inn. I mean, when you go, I mean, holy smokes, they had something that looked like, yo, how big is this coon right there? This coon is bigger than that's about a 20-foot coon, right?
You could drive a truck through that coon.
That coon is about 20 feet, right? It's about a 20-foot coon in front of this. They had coon fried steaks. Now what is a coon fried steak? Is that like Jasper juice? What is a? I mean, this. So when you have racism, that obviously, I mean, they since closed these things. I think the last one closed in 1957. But when you have images like this, that whether you were around at that time, you know existed, for you to come out and go, oh, I didn't know, at least be like Flavor. Like I said, Flavor just doesn't give a shit. He's like, listen, get over it. I'm getting paid and whatever. You know, and it was something I remember seeing Cat Williams talking about Flavor Flav. He was like, you know, Flavor, you know, how can you be disgraced at your roast? Because he said during the roast, they had to say so much derogatory stuff, and Flavor knew that they was going to say all of this horrible racial stuff. And he said, yo, they didn't say this kind of stuff about anybody else, but they just hit you straight with race. And Flavor said, you know, I don't give a fuck what them white people think. I'm getting paid. And that was it. Said, I don't care what they think about me. I know who I am and I'm getting paid. So at least he had, you know, I'm not saying he's not an ignorant son of a bitch.
Yes.
But
yes,
at least he was honest. For Mary J to be like, oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry. She's
faking the funk, man. She's faking
you
the
see,
funk.
I mean, look, this dude got gold fronts with Coon Chicken written.
Once again.
I mean, seriously, people want to think, and this kind of overt racism is ridiculous, but
but that was just everyday life back then.
That was everyday life back then. I mean, but I mean,
yeah, Mary, you know what? You have your people. You have to placate them.
Yeah.
You have your constituents. You have your fans, and you know. I guess you have to do what you feel you have to do. But you know, I hope Burger King didn't pay you. I hope if they paid you, they took that goddamn money back because you welched, you sold out.
No. I believe that she did it. She actually performed. Whether they pulled it or not means nothing. She got paid for that. I mean, you know, she got paid, but you know, crying sour like, oh, I didn't know that. I mean, because literally it's a 27-second commercial. There was no way for them, you know, because I forgot we were talking about that Erykah Badu video where Erykah Badu's sister was like naked as the day she was born, spraying like fake jizz in her face and all sorts of stuff like that, saying that she didn't know that they was going to use all of that because they shot a whole like different scenes and they figured that got to be cut together for 3 minutes. That was a crock of shit as well. She had to have known, because why are you getting butt naked doing all this nastiness? But that's 30-something minutes, and they shot probably an hour or so worth of footage. This is different. It's 27 seconds. So you know, Mary, that you're going to be singing about chicken. So stop lying, eat some chicken, and cash your check, and be quiet.
And watch the next segment of this show, because we will be taking a break, and we will be back in 2
something like that.